RATIFY!
Viva! Viva IndustriALL! Viva!
Viva!
Viva women! Viva! Viva! Viva MPs for workers! Viva! Viva! Viva coordinator IndustriALL! Viva! Viva!
We, the women of Industrial Global Union, under Industrial National Women Committee of Uganda, hereby call for ratification and domestication of ILO C190 that was adopted in Geneva in 2019 on 21st June during the International Labour Convention by the tripartite partners. We would like to speak out to relevant stakeholders and consider ratifying this very important convention as an instrument that will help protect, promote, and defend workers in this country against conflicts and violence in the world of work and the community at large.
You have seen recently the minister was blocked from entering a certain factory. That is violence against the minister. Now, if the Minister of Labor can be blocked from inspecting a factory, what of us, the trade union? So there is need for all the stakeholders to come together to create awareness about harassment and violence that is taking place. For the case of industrial, we are creating a lot of awareness raising about this convention because we feel that this is a revolutionary convention of all conventions of ILO, because the Convention on Violence and Harassment in the World of Work is not only touching the world of work, but is also touching the community outside there, because there is a lot of violence happening currently.
So first and foremost, there is need for the government to ratify Convention 190, so that there is no violence and harassment at places of work. But in order to achieve that, it should not be an assignment of government alone. It should be an assignment of all of us. We as the leaders, we need to sensitize our colleagues down. The leaders at fresh level, the leaders at national level ought to be involved, so that we also sensitize the employers who are not aware of that. Once we have done that, and the government recognizes our role and our presence, we shall achieve what we want.
My name is Lanyero Faith Irene from Uganda Textile Garments Leather and Allied Workers Union. Currently, I'm also the IndustriALL National Youth Committee Chairperson, and apparently I was also elected as the Industrial Women Committee representing the issue of violence and harassment in workplaces. The issue of violence and harassment is a workplace issue that needs to be put into consideration at any one moment, because it affects the young people at the workplaces, and mostly the women at the workplaces are the ones who are highly affected. The men are also affected, though men tend to always keep quiet with the aspect of violence and harassment. And violence and harassment doesn't only end at workplaces, it also goes as far as domestic violence and assault and all these other cases. So we are urging the government as IndustriALL to ratify or to speed up the ratification process, because violence and harassment affects young people and women at workplaces in different sectors. It doesn't matter where the sector is. It can be in the government agencies, it can be at the NGO level, it can be at the factory level. So it cuts across everywhere. So the issue of violence and harassment should be highly considered in the different policies. The workplaces should be considerate about the sexual harassment policies that are in place. Are they being implemented? Are they enforced? Are they working for the people or the workforce? Because if we leave the issue of violence and harassment untouched, then it means we are creating a situation where workers' rights are not respected or are not felt at the different workplaces. So violence and harassment should be considered by our different governments.
Solidarity! forever. Solidarity forever.